Welcome back to the channel, guys. We are going to continue the 100%er series. It's been a very long time since I've continued this series. We are going to keep going with the Spec Ops as we have not finished very many of those since the last video. But today we are going to be looking at one called No Idea What I'm Doing. So let's dive in and take a look at how to get this Spec Ops challenge. So if we take a look in the barracks underneath challenges and we go to Spec Ops or Special Ops, you're going to see here at the bottom, No Idea What I'm Doing, with the cute little dog and his little space helmet floating in the middle of the space. I mean, pretty cool. I'm probably going to use this calling card, to be honest. Now, to get this, as it says right underneath it, kill 100 enemies using the Hailstorm with an optic, akimbo, and quick draw attachments. Now, why you're using an optic with akimbo, that's what makes this challenge so funny. And let's just dive over to the create a class to show you guys what I use to get this. Just to start off this tip video, this is what I did. I was able to do it in 4 games, 230 plus games, to be honest, and that's why I'm going to give you the tips on how I was able to do that. To get this done in a short amount of time, not waste your time playing 8 or 9 games. So obviously you want to equip the Hailstorm pistol. Do not have a primary. There's no point. You're going to be using this pistol the entire time. And to help yourself out with the hip fire, because you can't equip laser sight with these Akimbos, you're going to use the Vertex variant. And once you have that, you can see there the perk Steady is going to be the equivalent to your laser sight. It does stack with laser sight on some guns, but here, because you're not going to be using laser sight, definitely use this variant. And it doesn't hurt to have the Headhunter too. If you actually get a headshot, your magazine refills. It's just going to help you out along the way. So equip that Vertex, and then obviously I used Reflex Optic. It really doesn't matter, but I know Reflex works, so if you want to just be sure and not waste your time, definitely use Reflex. And if you guys know, if anyone else has got this achievement and has used a different site, definitely drop it in the comments. Help some of the viewers out if you can. But you want to put akimbo and quick draw on as well, as that is what is required to get this achievement or this calling card. Now, I used these perks specifically, dexterity, because as you'll see here, you don't want to get caught in a reload. Having this on to reload faster is key for this gun, because you are playing in close quarters at all times. You never want to be playing at far range with these guns, as I will talk about in just a minute. So having that extra reload speed definitely helps. Make sure you have dexterity on. Not as important to stay off the map in this case, because you're moving so much and you're staying mobile and you're trying to get in those tight quarters, so staying off the map's not as important. In terms of Ghost, for that matter. But Scavenger, you don't want to be running out of ammo, especially if you get on a 4 or 5 kill streak. You will probably die a lot, but you know, have Scavenger on just so that you run out of ammo pretty quickly. You want to be able to replenish that as you are killing guys and picking up their little packs. Last but not least, in the perk 3 slot, you want Gung Ho, because you are hip firing at all times and you're going to be sprinting the entire time as well. I put Dead Silence on, not as important, but can help you to get those doubles or triples. You know, if people don't hear you after you've killed an enemy, you can flank around another way, and if you're not making a whole bunch of noise, you might be able to pick up 2 or 3 more kills. So that's the setup that I used, and like I said, there was 2 games where I got 30 plus kills with this setup. So if you guys want to dive into this challenge, you can use this setup if you'd like, but let's break down the gameplay for you guys. So now that you know the setup, we're going to look at score streaks. Not as important again, but I use UAV, counter UAV, just to pop those score streaks on the fly while I'm running. Don't have to use any, you know, drone package or waste time in a game using drone package. Warden is good too. If you want to swap out advanced UAV for Warden, that's also a very good choice. But any of these ones that you have to actually use, aim, and, you know, put down on the map. It's just not worth it. Just fire off UAV counter, advanced, or warden, something that doesn't require a whole lot of time, and move on with your day. Now, the next one is important, and it's your combat rig. You want to play this class like a shotgun. The spread on these akimbo hailstorms are terrible, and there's a pause because it's a 3-round burst. There's a pause after each shot. So that being said, you want to be playing it like a shotgun. You want to try to get that one-hit kill firing both pistols at the same time when you get in close enough range of that enemy. Like I said, just play it like a shotgun by pulling both triggers at the same time. And as you would with the shotgun, you want to make sure you're in that range that you're going to get that one-hit kill. So that's the best way I can tell you guys how to play this. It's going to result in the most amount of kills, the least amount of frustration. If you're trying to kill a guy at range, I do recommend alternating the gunshots because there is a 3-round burst and there's a delay between shots. If you're challenging a guy or you're chasing a guy, definitely wait till you get in close enough range to get that one-shot burst with both guns. But if you are in dire needs and someone's firing on you from medium range, you can try to get the kill by alternating your shots, so that you're always doing damage to him and you might kill him. But if you're firing both from range, there's like a 2-second pause every time you pull the trigger, so you're not going to win that gun battle. So I recommend, like I said, play it like a shotgun, get in close, and fire both guns as you would with a shotgun up in close range. Now, because you're playing that way, you want to use the rig synaptic with rewind and propulsion. Propulsion, you're moving a lot faster, and it's gonna really increase the odds that you're gonna be encountering these enemies at close range. And then rewind, another important thing. You can use other ones as well. I mean, Equalizer and the Reaper, but the rewind is going to give you the ability to get that extra hailstorm kill. As you see here in this clip, I'm able to pick up 1 or 2 kills and rewind to get a 3rd additional kill with this setup to put me one closer to getting that challenge. And I'm still using the fast payload of the Synaptic, so you're moving very quickly around the map and you're agile, and the rewind just comes in big like you just saw there. So it's very important to play it like this, and you want to play in core. If I didn't mention that already, you want to play in core. Hardcore, you will die far too quickly, just like shotguns aren't very good in hardcore. I mean, they're good in hardcore, but they're better in core because you can get up close, taking a few shots to yourself, and you can get that one burst kill with a shotgun in core much easier. So that's why you're going to want to play core in this. But that is pretty much it. That is the playstyle you want to play. That is how you want to set up your combat rig and your loadout, and the score streaks. Now, obviously, someone else may have some other suggestions that would probably work just as well. For instance, if you don't want to use scavenger and you want to move faster, momentum would be good because it's a shotgun style class. Momentum would be a very good perk too as well. So like I said, it's not the be all and end all setup, but it's a setup that I use, and I got it done in just under 4 games. There was about 20 points left in a domination in the 4th game. So there it is, guys. That is the setup for you guys. That's the tips and tricks for No Idea What I'm Doing. I hope you guys are on your way to getting all the Spec Ops challenges if you haven't got them all already. If you appreciated the tips in this video, definitely drop a thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. Throw your suggestions in the comments below what videos you want me to post next, because I'm here for you guys, and that's what we want to build this channel on. So I appreciate you guys for stopping by, and as always, guys, until the next video, stay on the bean. You do you. Live life your way, because that's the way it's meant to be. Cheers, you beauties.